Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel. I'm Reagan.
I'm Renee, and this is What the Romance.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
My life was perfect. I had an amazing fiance, a business I love, parties and balls every week.
We both thought the same thing. Oh my god, that was... Why did our minds just literally clash instantly?
Should I start from the top?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, let me know when you're ready.
I was literally crying. Oh my god. Okay. Start over.
My life was perfect. I had an amazing fiance, a business I love, parties and balls every week. Everything was wonderful. Until that night. The night where everything changed. My world is crashing down around me. Everything I knew is a lie, and the men in the mask, tell me that as they steal me away into the night. I wake, chained, scared, and alone with 4 criminals. Criminals who tell me I'm there now. Theirs to steal, theirs to kill. But there's something they don't know about me. My past, shrouded in darkness. They thought they had got themselves a pretty jewel, but they are about to cut their teeth on this diamond. I am nobody's to own, and I'll rebuild my world from the ground up with their hearts and souls held in my pretty clasp. They will learn I am no one's trophy. Stolen trophy!
First off, Genevieve, baby girl, she is... She's fun.
I love her.
She's a boss-ass bitch, too.
Like we were saying, she's a mixture of Roxy, because she's badass. She's a mixture of V, and she's a mixture of Indy.
Yes, she is. For those who don't know who they are, Roxy is from Den of Vipers, and V and Indy are from Knights of Echoes Cove.
Yep. Oh god, we missed that book so much.
So much. All of them. All of them. We're gonna... I already missed this book, and I literally just did like a brief reread this morning.
I don't know. I used to be very like pro alpha males. Like the ones to take charge, that are in large and take charge and kick names and take ass. Like, I was very into that. And then I met my baby Diesel. And he fucking did myself 180. I was like this. And then I met Garrett too.
He did you dirty.
He did me dirty. He changed my way of thinking that, like, I like the alpha, like, males, and, like, I don't. I like the fucking
Which is funny. Okay, so I love, obviously, from the book we were just talking about. Again, we're not getting into that. Obviously, I love the psychos, too. But in these other books, like Ryder, Lincoln... Torin, this one, Archer, like, I am all for, like, the leader role, alpha male, like, you know, but they always have that crazy psycho in them, but it's not revealed until something happens to where it is unleashed, and they are monster. There is only one person who is a legit fucking crazy person that I will literally crawl and kneel. I will bend the knee to him.
Oh my god, yes. Honestly. You know, and I was thinking about those books. I was like, oh god, there wasn't like a straight out crazy person. I was like, wait, Feli, Shut the fuck up. Yes, there was. There was one.
Yes, there was.
I was like, number one, here we go. No, yeah,
Yes.
but I get it. Your guys are always like alpha male, but keep that cool, calm, exposed, like
Because
on the outside.
they have to tame that other crazy, and then but unless they need more crazy, then okay, let's go.
Exactly. And my crazy has always been like, boom, right out the door. They're fucking psycho. You know, they're fucking wielding knives, cutting themselves, fucking lighting people
Oh yeah.
on fire and shit. Like that's me. I dig them owning that they're psychos.
Yep. And like so for these guys, they don't come from from riches like how Den of Vipers
No,
would.
no.
I was actually totally like thrown like because I was thinking like okay how are they going to portray this like are they going to because like obviously they are stealing from her so I'm like okay where are they going with this but I loved how like you know they aren't rich they steal from the rich and I just loved the whole thing and she made herself rich.
Yes. She is
I
an
just loved how
entrepreneur.
this story was portrayed because in like the little like the house or Gage was it Gage's house, right? That they were the safe house, I guess.
Yes, yes. Gage's house.
Because it was his parents or his growing up or whatever.
Yeah.
I loved that they had that place. I could literally envision this like old rickety house, like
Yeah.
dust and dirt everywhere and like I
Out in
was
the middle of nowhere.
yes, I was literally, they
All
described
tiny.
it really good for like, for you to like kind of like visualize.
I love when an author like can like give you like maybe even if it's just like this amount of detail or this amount of detail and they can paint like a whole freaking town. You see it all.
Yeah, seriously. Cause like for me, if it's something if something is described in like like maybe throughout my whole life I've come across like an old abandoned like rickety house like with like I can picture like dust and everything in it like you know untouched type of feel either like on TV a movie or just driving past something I'll
Right.
I'll take that picture and put it in the
Yeah.
visualization.
Yeah. Same.
That's what I do.
I it's exactly the same. Or things that like are like I've actually been like, oh, I've been here. This is what it looks like to me. This is how I'm picturing it. And they did a freaking great job in this book.
They meshed so well writing this too.
Really did.
Going back to Booker, I feel bad because he has potential, but the only thing that I have on my notes and that has really stuck with me is the whole peanut butter pancakes. I am so intrigued. I've never tried them, but like that made me so intrigued. And even in the book, I was like, wow, I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
So
I've never tried. Okay, when I get there, we're making peanut butter pancakes.
we're gonna try. Yes.
No, but like yes, Booker is my second, no doubt about it. And he in my tabs, he's orange. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 7 orange tabs, and because Booker doesn't have a lot of scenes,
No.
but the scenes for me that he did have were memorable. Like the scene where she drops the fork.
Oh yes.
When she drops a fork and he goes like into a panic attack because he has PTSD from being deployed in it was Iraq or Afghanistan.
One of them. He did like several tours.
He did several tours, and you know, and he runs outside, and I like just like I can envision it. Like They're in like tall but not tall, like grass that's not green but it's not yellow. And I can see him sitting down with like his, like, I could just see him sitting down, and I could see her coming down the stairs, sitting down like right next to him. I envisioned that all, and I thought it was just like a super like.
It was a good moment, especially to bringing like PTSD to the book, and like honestly, it's that's a real thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I like when books tackle like the big like. What's the word? Like tackle like the big subjects, sore subjects.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
nobody really likes to talk about like PTSD or like anything other like in Blackwood.
Yeah.
Like that's just a freaking walking like a PSA for all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I like, oh, God.
Yeah, so that's what I have on my paper. That's the only thing that I have on me for him is the peanut butter pancakes. Because I've never heard of that, but I'm also, like I said, I'm intrigued. So.
Archer is blue. He only has one thing in here.
Which is so weird because Archer is my blue.
Archer is blue. He only has one thing in here.
What is it?
It's not even like, not even him saying something. It's the way she described him, because as soon as she described him, the person I thought of was Ryder.
Yes.
So it's when, I think it's the first time that they're making breakfast all together. And Archie's
because he's sitting there. He's sitting there with, reading,
He's reading the newspaper and a mug. And he has a mug of coffee, and he just kind of like, sit down.
Same. That's exactly what I thought
Right
too. And I'm
away,
like,
I thought of Ryder.
I was like,
oh my God, this is Ryder. I was like, coffee mug. I was like, newspaper, telling him to sit right by her. I was like,
it's like, wait a minute. What? Am I reading the right book?
and honestly, I think it would have been dope if the Den of Viper guys were in this book.
Did like a crossover, I guess, in a way.
Yeah, like a crossover, like, and not even just like for them. Maybe like for her and Roxy, they knew each other on the streets.
That would have been such a great crossover.
And like something happened, and like when they went to like the big like gala at the end to reveal that she's alive, they could have. Like,
that was epic.
Like, right.
God, that was epic. So, I am obsessed with Genevieve's and Archer's little clashing of the head. Like the
banter between them.
I love that Genevieve pokes at Archer. That's literally what I have written down on my paper.
I know you do.
This is what literally sent me off. Your lips look lonely. Would they like to meet mine? I was like, okay, girl, you go get him. You go get him.
Reading all of her, like, try and pick up lines. Like,
kill her. Kill her.
I automatically thought, this is some shit Taylor would do.
Yes. I died. The moment she said that, I was like, yes.
I was like, this is some shit Taylor would do.
Yes, I love that. And he would try so hard. Like, there was one. You look better. Maybe one of us should have given you an orgasm earlier to make you more pliant. Usually that would piss me off, but I just roll my eyes and ignore him. I'm guessing you have worn Booker out and he's sleeping? He asks when he realizes I'm not answering. Yes. Sweetly fluttering my lashes at him. Why? Wish it were you? Snorting, he looks back down at his phone. If I wanted to fuck you, sweetheart, I could have had you whenever I wanted, and we both know that. Okay. Oh my god, and then here comes Eric. I bet you're hungry.
I was just trying to eat that.
Fuck, dude. Oh my god. Let's. This scene got me fucked up. Ever again. I can never look at cream cheese the same way. Ever again. Ever again. Ever.
Okay, first of all, I've heard of a lot of food being used as, like, you know, whipped cream, syrup, like chocolate sauce. Like, I've heard of a lot.
This was a new one.
Cream cheese.
This was a new one. Yeah.
Like,
this was a new one.
first of all, gross. Cream cheese don't smell that good, and I hope it was flavored. Because eating cream cheese by itself is just disgusting.
Are you kidding me? I fucking love cream cheese. That's why it's so hard for me to look at it the same.
I love cream cheese, like, on a bagel. Like, just plain cream cheese on a, like, bagel. I cannot just scoop that up and eat that shit. That shit is disgusting.
Is that the one where you said ew?
No. I will read.
I'm so intrigued.
It is Chaz.
Of course it is.
It's fucking Chaz. He gave me the fucking name. Okay, first of all, before we even get into this, Chaz. I'm gonna call him what they call him.
He's the fiance.
He's a twat. So, let me give you my first, I have three fucking tabs on him, and he's gray. Why? Because gray is just a gray color. He's a gray person.
He's irrelevant. Just kidding.
He's irrelevant. Not really, but irrelevant.
Right.
So, in the beginning, I really was like, oh, he's, like, super sweet. And my first
That's
was,
what
like,
I said.
Like, the first, like, when she's getting ready, he comes in, and he's like, God, the things you do to me, love. I was like, heart melting. And then they go into, they're finally at the gala, and she has to, like, make a speech, right? And he goes, kill them with your epicness. And I was like, oh.
Okay, so while they're getting ready, I literally wrote in the book, I circled his name, Chaz Dandred III. I was like, I want to like him, but I have a really bad feeling of him.
Yeah. You know what? I did too, a little bit. But I was, like, really, like, oh, like, he's really sweet. Maybe something's gonna come out of it. Maybe he's gonna be okay
Right.
with, like, the 4 other ones, but no. So then we find out that he basically was the one that set up the whole ambush to, like, for these guys to, like, steal from her,
yeah.
And then, like, he's making all this fucking, like, hype and shit over the news, and he's like, bring Genevieve back. Anyways, all the while she's fucking 4 guys.
She's like, I'm fine, it's fine.
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
It's the part that gave me the ick when he's talking to his mom on the phone.
Oh my god,
says,
yeah.
And the mom goes, Chaz, darling, you sound horrid. My mother coos. Have they still not found the girl? There's no word. I sigh morosely, really laying it on thick, even as I blow myself a kiss in the mirror. I don't know what to do. Literally.
Ew.
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 First of all, Because I could see him. He has like these like perfect white fucking teeth. He's like probably like blonde, fucking like spray tan to death. And like I could see him just like on the phone being like, no, they haven't.
Dead.
That's what I see. And I fucking...
Cringe.
It gave me the egg. It gave me the egg. I was like...
I'm just kidding.
I was so done. I was like...
Oh my god. Yeah. Chaz, yeah. I am so obsessed when they go to steal from him. That whole scene literally made me legit melt. I was in the bathtub reading this part, mind you.
I think that's my favorite out of... Oh, no. Because the mud scene is pretty good. But that is another... One of my favorites that I was just like...
But she only does it to Art. It's only her and Archer. Everyone else is watching. And I am obsessed because it literally, when it was happening, the girl that he had brought home with her, she was like, that was hot. And I'm like, yes, bitch, it was.
Yes, honey, yes, it was.
You're damn fucking right, it was.
I want to talk about someone's nickname, the best nickname in all of history. Grumpy Pants.
Yes, I love it.
Grumpy Pants. And I like how the fact that when, like, Gage didn't want her to know his name. Okay. So she called him Grumpy Pants. Fucking hilarious because Archer goes along with it. Eric goes along with it.
It just catches.
And it just catches. But I think it's so funny because in one of the scenes, Archer uses Gage's real name.
Yeah. And they don't even, like, slide past it.
They
They
skip over
slide past that.
Like, he wasn't like, oh, you said my name. Or she wasn't like, oh my god, your name is Gage?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like,
Yeah.
no, they were just like, Gage. And she's like, blah, 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 blah. I would have been like, wait, your fucking name's Gage?
Wait, hold up. I'm
Hold
just kidding. Which, coming back to the nicknames, it was when, like, they were saying, like, don't use your real name, and Eric was like, I prefer her to know my name, just in case you want to scream it later.
I love Eric and his playfulness, because he's just like, oh, but that shit hurts him.
Oh my god, yes, that was so sad, because, like, even the guys were like, damn, like, we were really hoping that you were, like, okay with him, and, like, they were good with that, but then, like, the fact that she, like, really hurt him, and they were like, damn, yeah, if you're too loud, you're cheap, if you're opinionated, you're a bitch, if you're, what is it, secular? If you're secular, you're a slut. If you laugh too loudly, wear too little, don makeup, don't wear makeup, wear heels, wear trainers. It's exhausting being a woman. Facts.
Fucking facts.
Literally just said this to you earlier.
Yeah. And it's right there where it's like, because now they're asking her, like, who the fuck did you call? And she's finally like,
It was
you were
Chaz,
right. It is is that what you want to hear? He didn't even care. Congratulations, Archer. You're always right. You ruined my entire life. When I bled for, when I fought every single day for just to feel safe. Just to not fucking starve. Mm-hmm. He didn't care. And, like, just, oh my god. It was just so...
I did break, too, because I was feeling that whole, like, breakdown to, like, her cracking. Like, I could hear, like, a crack in her voice, even though I've never heard her voice. There is a scene, not a scene, but it was literally just a page that was written of Genevieve, and she's like, what does a girl gotta do to get some dick around here? So,
Damn it.
before we get into this scene, Gage just have. So I knew I heard this nickname once before, and I couldn't pinpoint when it was. And then opening this damn book to do notes for this, I come across this nickname again, and I buckle to my knees only because I'm hearing it of somebody else and not him.
I was like, wait, what fucking nickname? Oh, I got it now. I got it. Fuck.
I swear.
Okay, just looking at it, it's so fresh in her mind because we just finished the books.
Ugh. It's always going to be fresh because that is the only name I will ever visualize and hear in my mind of who it's really coming from. Anytime I hear that from anybody else, I'm going to be like,
Nope.
You can't use that.
Princess. I would like the class to go ahead and turn to page 265, please. And at the top it says,
Such a dirty mouth.
keep reading.
Oh, you want me to do it? Okay. Okay. Such a dirty mouth. He laughs and licks a long line up to my ear, where he whispers the next words like, promise, I'm going to fuck that next.
It says, oh my lord.
Whew. You know, I don't understand how some people do the audios for these and have a straight face.
My hands are pressed against the wall in front of me, my nails gouging into it as I cry out with each thrust. The pain only adds to my pleasure as Booker claims me, filling me with his cock over and over.
Yes! That was good. That was really good, Faye.
Yeah.
I give her the choice. You want me, baby? I murmur, tilting her head back, even as I stroke her clit through her jeans, making her cry out for me. She nods, closing her eyes for a moment. Fuck, I always do. I had to do it.
I hate you. Dude, we could be some, like, good
Hey.
ass, like, audio here.
I feel like we could really do it if we really put our minds to it. We probably could. But it is so hard sometimes to read it with like that moment without me being like,
He stretches me so wide.
yeah, literally.
Desperately on his length as he fucks me. Oh God.
It's like this. It's like,
Oh my hands are. I become stiff and Booker slow, sensing the sudden.
yes. All right. That's it on Stolen Trophies. Obviously, they all live happily ever after. She becomes a big ass boss ass biatch that she is. She comes back. She comes back alive. She's got her men. It's great. Loving. I don't want to give too much away because I want you guys to go in and read it. But just know it's great. It's a good story. It really keeps you interested and intrigued. It's very hot. It's so hot.
Stars it. How many stars?
Okay. Stars on not spice level. I'm going to give it a 4.
Okay. I'll give it a 4.
Just because, honestly, the reason why I'm giving it a 4, which is also, you're going to be a little intrigued by it, we didn't have our pure psycho in there.
That is so true. You know what? Fuck the 4.5. It's going 4. Because I need my psycho. I need my daily dose of psycho.
As for the spice, I'm going to give it also a 4.5. 4.5. Maybe 4.8.
Bitch, just round up to a 5 at this point. I'm giving it a 5.
I'm definitely going to give it a 5. Fucking cream
Because
cheese.
you will never look at cream cheese again the same.
Fucking cream cheese.
People are going to read this book and, like, go to their husbands and be like, babe, I got a thing that we could do with the cream cheese.
Insert new cake. I'm just kidding. Oh, good. Yeah, so 4 out of 5. It's great. Love it. Can't get enough of it, honestly. I would love to go back and do a reread on this, like,
Yes.
a little bit later down the road, just to get, I'd be like, oh, yes, I've missed you, boys. And Genevieve. Honestly, she was really good. I will say the only thing I will say, I wish there was something different on this. I wish there was more about the men, of their point of views. There was a lot of Genevieve. I was really hoping to get more of the men, but honestly, it was also okay. Like, I'm not torn, but I would have liked a little bit more of the men's point of views and less Genevieve. But like I said, it's okay.
I like how they, at the end, they did have, like, the all 4 of theirs point of view. But yeah, you're right. I give it, for an overall rating, spice and read included, definitely, like, a 4.8. Only because it's missing my psycho.
Yeah. We love a good psycho. So on that note, we say goodbye. Like, subscribe, follow. Love us because we love you. And just go read. It's fun. I swear. Anyways, love you guys. Bye. Mwah.